Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Khalil Herbert on the return. Showing a little burst so far.
Khalil Herbert on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off the play fake, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
3rd down, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 23 on that one. And that was the Dolphins' 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Taro McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's running with it. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. There's A-Chain up the middle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Intercepted in the end zone. Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off. And the Bills take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Williams on 1st down. Going with the screen to Taylor. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's all the way up to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Taylor again. Across midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. McMillan coming in motion right. He gives here to the motion man. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Lamar's going to keep this one. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Shamar Turner ending that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson completed over the middle. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Offensive line fast. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Dolphins.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. That one's caught by Jefferson. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Dolphins tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working from the gun, Williams. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Escapes the defender. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah. Ready to launch.
On play action, Williams. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. He sent McMillan left. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Finds his back. Achane. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We've set it downs from 37. On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Butker knocks it through, and it's dropped back down to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
A loss of the yard. Brings up second and 11.
Now it's Jackson.
50-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, middle.
They'll throw, third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. This line is going to run for it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
We've set it downs from 37. Play action now with Jackson. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. Now they've got to figure things out on third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't. Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
For the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This is Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
McMillan on the slant. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar off the play fake. Able to find Achane. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Jackson's going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. Looks through and breaks away. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They get 37 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Lamar out of the pistol. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Pistol snap to Jackson. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Taylor trying the left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Dolphins first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied, but able to score and take the lead.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There's a handoff for Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Working from the gun, Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
What is up?
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
What is up?
3rd and long for him here. And he'll put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
For a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
The score, Dolphins 28.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Oh, he loses it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Bills 29, Dolphins 28. Jody Sly set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Zone read, they hand it to Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And Gave him 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Oh, we're ready. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot. Sit up.
Here's Achane from the pistol. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Manungai takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bills have a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready to up.
Now a run with Taylor, and the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
A 3-yard pickup.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 50-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for Bills. First down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down.
What is that?
First and goal.
Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here he goes, one final shot. And they pull it off, a touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
You go.
One final shot here. Has it at the 1. And he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a snap away from winning this ball game.
36.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Has this at the 6. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So the roar of Bills Mafia. It's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working